Oh no, the end is coming. The end is near. We are on our way to Armageddon unless we act today. What if I told you your government was spending billions of your hard-earned tax dollars on a lie, a hoax, a myth? If you were like me, you'd be intrigued and then angered. It would not be the first time, though, that they have tried to dupe us. Think back to Y2K, the killer bees. This time they're crying chicken little over something called global warming. We're being told how the polar ice caps are melting, rising waters will cause epic floods, species are becoming extinct, hurricanes are going to intensify to cataclysmic proportions. Sounds serious. What do I do? Who do I write the check to? At least that's what our proponents hope we'll say. Ladies and gentlemen, you're being persuaded. The government is using persuasion tactics and trickery to convince you of this rhetoric. Through things like mere exposure theory, they hope they convince you of such dogma just by repeating it over and over. Through fear tactics like telling you how resources are becoming more and more scarce due to global warming, they hope you'll take it more seriously. They use authority figures like Al Gore to present their agenda, and we're supposed to believe it just because it's Al Gore. In the next couple minutes, I will state some facts and statistics that should help you weed through their dogma. I hope this will whet your appetite and arouse in you the anger and dissatisfaction like I have to get you to take action. Dig deeper, find the truth, join the cause. Tell Uncle Sam enough is enough. In the 60s and 70s, they tried to convince us of global freezing. Now it's global warming. That's a major change in just a mere 39 years. I think it's preposterous and narcissistic to think that the Earth, which has been here for billions of years, can be changed by us in just a mere 100 years. The panic and hysteria is based mainly on computer climate models that have been proven to be highly ineffective. These models don't take into account things like water vapor and cloud effects, which could cause climate changes. Also, consider that more CO2 in the atmosphere could be beneficial. After all, it is CO2 that makes plants grow. Of course, you won't hear about this because the government has spent $25 billion to research global warming, and they wouldn't want to share something like the fact that maybe it doesn't exist. According to highly accurate data, the Earth has cooled 0.13 degrees Celsius since 1979, as reported by the CEI Environmental Studies Program. Records show the Earth warmed 0.54 degrees Celsius from 1881 to 1993, of which 70% occurred in the first half of the period prior to the period of greatest buildup of greenhouse gases. According to IceAgeNow.com, dozens upon dozens of cities reported their lowest temperatures on record for the summer months of 2009. Despite the data, certain members of the United States government and the UN are trying to push their agenda and destroy capitalism to take the U.S. to a giant-run government welfare state. And they justify it under the guise and efforts to save the world by curtailing global warming. Within the Copenhagen Accord, the UN will work toward a complete redistribution of wealth within the United States and the world. This will be done by things like cap and trade, which is an attempt to control carbon emissions. Basically, it is a tax on energy. With this, millions of jobs will be lost, new taxes, industrial relocations, new tariffs and subsidies, and complicated payments for greenhouse gas abatement schemes and carbon taxes. And our current administration seems to think that this is okay. Friends, I implore you to make your voices heard. Contact your representatives. Tell your friends. Take to the web. Do whatever it takes to get the message out there. We're not willing to give up our freedom and that which we love to support a cause built on dogma and unsound information. We will not be duped again.